Sun Raes, welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today I am going to be using a new combo, and don't ask me why. I don't need to be doing nothing new to my hair this weekend, but y'all know me. It wouldn't be my channel if I didn't do something new when I'm supposed to be going somewhere. But anyway, we're here. So I am going to be breaking back into the KurleeBelle products. If you remember, it's been a while, but I did do a review on the KurleeBelle products, and I'll leave them here. I enjoyed the gel. Some of the products were just okay to me, didn't have enough moisture, or they were really thick. But I had purchased these products in the blue packaging at the same time, and so I was like, you know what, I need to go ahead and give it a try. So this is a papaya avocado curl milk. This has tropical fruit infusion in it. You guys know that I like curl milks, so I picked this up, and my hair likes avocado, so I thought this would be one that I would enjoy. So I used it today as my leave-in. I put it on in the shower, so I want to let you know that. So it's already on my hair, and then I'm going to top it with the Gelée coconut styling gel. So I only have a little bit left in this jar. As you can see, it's about down to here, and so I have another jar here that I'll break into once I use this up. So you guys know that I am going to go ahead and start in this back section. Like I said, the milk is already in my hair. It's okay. I am going to put the ingredients on the screen like I always do. I'm not gonna say like I always do. I'm gonna say like I have been trying to do, because there are gonna be times where I forget. But I'll put the ingredients on the screen so you can see what's in them. This hair milk, like I said, it feels okay. It feels okay. I have had better. Just to give you a little bit of a consistency shot. This is what it looks like, if you can see. So very much like a cream, you know, light cream or lotion type consistency. And my hair just feels okay. I'm not going to say it's from these products because I used a new deep conditioner as well. And I'll have everything that I use for my wash day down below, so you'll know what I used. I'm going into the gel. So I don't feel like the deep conditioner did everything that I needed it to do, so we're gonna say that, okay? But I've only used the deep conditioner once. I do want to use it again, see if I get different results in the future, but again, I still will link it. So yeah, and I probably will have to use this milk again to get a good gauge on it too, but I'm just gonna say my hair doesn't feel as good as it has after a wash day. I also I'm gonna say that, like I said, I used this gel before. You can look at my previous videos, and this gel has a soft hold, so I do want to let you know that. I'll put the ingredients on the screen for the gel as well. It does have a soft hold, but I do remember liking it. But it did give me a soft, fluffy hold. So this gel may not be for you if you are someone who likes a harder hold. But I kind of want soft, fluffy hair this weekend, but I also don't want it to flake, and I also want it to at least last. So we'll see. We'll see if it lasts or not. If I remember correctly, it was a soft hold, but it also did have definition, even though it was a soft hold. So yeah, we'll see. Guys, I'm trying to part my hair a little bit differently, just to you know, not have the same parts all the time. Try to get rid of the middle part. I can usually get rid of my middle part fairly easily, but I still wash my hair with a middle part, which I'm trying to not do, but it's just so easy. It's just easier for me because I've been doing it for so long, so it's second nature. And when I try to do something different in the shower, I feel like it doesn't feel the same. I feel like it takes me longer because I'm trying to do something different, and I don't always feel like, it sometimes when I put my hair in a different direction, it seems like it tangles it more because my hair is used to being brushed a certain direction under the water and all that, and it stays untangled. So when I try to do it in a different direction, it seems like it tangles it. Does that make sense? Okay, so we'll see. I feel like trying to do it back like this, it's harder because your arms are stretching back here versus just doing like that. But again, maybe I need to just build these arms up, which is on my to-do list for 2025. So there you go. Guys, this may not have been the best definition, especially with the weather that we're having. I said this may not be the best definition. I meant this may not have been the best decision with the weather we're having, because I'm telling you, my hair, this gel feels like it has no hold to it. So what I might do, guys, is top it. I might end up topping this. We're gonna see. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get through it, but just looking at it, it just looks like a ball of frizz almost. So I might end up having to top it with the harder holding gel. I might have to go in with Wetline or Eco and see if that helps, and hopefully it won't flake. That's me, always trying to do something different. Have you guys tried KurleeBelle? They've been around for a bit, but you don't hear people talking about them anymore. And that's why when I bought these, I don't think it was 2024. I want to think it was 2023. Not positive. I'll have to look at my video when I did it. But when I bought these, even then they hadn't been talked about for a while. And I remember when I saw them on sale, I think I got them around Black Friday. When I saw them, I was like, I've always wanted to try these. I used to hear about them. And so I picked them up, but I don't hear many naturals talking about them anymore. So yeah, let me know. Have y'all tried KurleeBelle? Do you use KurleeBelle? If you do, what's your favorite product? How do you use it? Yeah, I'm not liking how it looks at all. So it's on this side too. As y'all can see, my hair already has a lot of frizz in it, as you can see, which is not how my hair normally looks when I come out here. And like I said, I feel like the deep conditioner didn't do what it needed to do, but I did not have time to go in with another deep conditioner or anything like that. I just got to keep moving. So I probably am not gonna have the moisture that I want to have with this, but we'll see. That's another reason why it's like, do I really want to put a harder holding gel on it when my hair is not really moisturized? This gel right here is pretty soft, and if I remember correctly, it was pretty moisturizing, but I don't know, guys. My hair just has no sheen to it. It has that dull look that it gets with some products. So let me go ahead and tell y'all while I'm doing this back section what I use. So for my wash day, I use the Nature's Little Secret Cucumber shampoo because I wanted to get my hair clean, but I did not want to get it stripped. I then went in with a new deep conditioner, which was the She Scented Curl Moist Conditioner. Never tried it before. Picked it up during one of their sales and wanted to give it a try. So it looks like this. It's supposed to be for super duper moisture. It has mango extract in it and avocado oil, so I thought that I would really like it. right now. I like some other She Scented deep conditioners better, but like I said, I want to try it again. But it just was okay. I felt like when I rinsed my hair out, it didn't feel as good as it could feel. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Didn't feel as good as it could feel, so I did that with my deep conditioner. Then I went in with this papaya and avocado curl milk as my leave-in, and now I'm applying this gel. So yeah, and my hair feels rough, if you know what I mean. You know, sometimes well, hopefully you know what I mean. You know, sometimes when you do your hair and you run your hands down it like this, you can feel that it's smooth and that it's laid down and that it's moisturized. My cuticles feel lifted. My hair feels rough, like it's not prepped like it as well as it should be for the styling products. My cuticles feel lifted. My cuticles look lifted in my opinion, which means my hair just looks rough to me. It doesn't look smooth and moist and shiny like it does sometimes with other products. Like you can just, and that's where the frizz is coming from. It just makes the cuticle look lifted. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep going. And I hope it turns out better than what it feels and what I think, because yeah, worst comes to worst, my hair will be pulled back into a bun or something, because I probably won't have time to redo it, restyle it. We'll see. And especially restyle it without re-shampooing it to get this product off. So if you try to style on top of this, it could flake or whatever. So the best bet probably is just to try to do a low bun or something if it doesn't turn out right, and hide any flaking that might occur. We'll see. Okay, guys. This gel does have glycerin in it, but it's like the 7th ingredient or something like that. It's not in the first 5 ingredients, but it looks like it is. It looks like it is. Let me put this back up. I think I am going to top it, guys, with there's so many Ecos, I can't tell which one I got open and which one I don't. But I think I'm gonna top it with the Eco olive oil. So I'm just gonna take, probably should do wet line, but I'm just gonna take a little bit. And just go over it. Get under here. So I'm doing it in 2 big sections basically. Was that smart? I don't know. Getting a little bit more for this side. Like I said, trying to part my hair differently so I can get rid of this middle part. Guys, my hair feels awful. If your hair doesn't feel good after you've washed it, before you style it, if it doesn't feel good in your hands, that may be sign that, you know, it may not turn out like you want it to. Not all the time, but it could be. So keep that in mind. Going in with a little bit of the Eco. Hope my hair don't take forever to dry. And I probably should have just redid my hair. Probably should have just redid it instead of trying to force this style. I think I put too much Eco on that. Y'all see my hair? How tangled it feels. Not behaving as well as it normally does. Now I feel bad that I'm not really showing you the gel because I went and topped it. Should have just stuck it out. Should have just stuck it out, because now I might get flaking and everything, and I'm not gonna know, is the flaking because of the Eco? Is the flaking because of the coconut, the gel and the milk don't go together? Why is it flaking? Going in with the KurleeBelle. Going in with a little Eco. Guys, cross your fingers that this does not flake. Sorry guys, battery cut out. Not my battery, my camera. After filming for so long, it automatically shuts off, and I wasn't paying attention, so yeah. Anyway, I decided to keep the middle part. We just gonna see. We just gonna play it by ear. Hope for the best. All right, now I'm gonna get a little bit of Eco. And I'm just gonna slather it on this whole section. And I'm gonna do the same over here. Guys, I'm sorry. I really did plan on giving y'all a review on KurleeBelle so you can see how it works on its own. And now that I've mixed it with this Eco, you're not getting a real good idea of what it can do. But it does feel like a very soft toad, and if you look at my other video, you will see that it is a soft toad. So hopefully between the two, you'll be able to tell if it's something you want to try or not. They usually will have a $5 sale, because I got these gels for $5. So they usually will have a $5 sale here and there when they have their sale. So if it's a gel you want to try, I would say try it during that sale, going in with Eco. I would say try it during their $5 sale, so you know you're not out of a lot of money in case it doesn't work for you. But if you're someone who likes, you know, fluffier hair, softer wash and goes, it might be right up your alley. Okay, so look at my hair, guys. I'm gonna show y'all something. And this just goes to show. So this is the coarser side of my hair. This is the looser side. But this is the side that when it dries, most likely it's going to have more of a curvature to it. And this is going to be the side that's going to just kind of lay a little bit flatter. And but looking at it, this side looks like it has, you know, shorter layers, like it would do that. And that's because your hair just shrinks up differently on different sides. So my hair looks very even kind of right now, but when it dries, you'll see the difference. I don't know if you've noticed it or not, but like this right here in this front doesn't shrink up. See, they're very even, but this side, for whatever, shrinks a little bit more than this side. This side just kind of like this. And it's strange because it used to be that this side would be more curved and this side would be longer looking, but I used to sleep on this side, and because this side was doing that, I started sleeping on this side. Now this side is doing that. It's real weird. So make sure that you kind of rotate your sleep, because you will see your hair react to, you know, the side you sleep on, the side that, you know, gets the most wear and tear, depending on if you're right-handed, left-handed, you know, whatever. So there you go. Let me get under the dryer and I'll be back when it's dry. Okay guys, so I'm back and I did stretch my hair a little bit. And you can kind of see what I was saying, how this kind of lays flat no matter, you know, what I do. It kind of lays more flat, where this kind of, you know, does that. But anyway, I think it has to do with how I lay on my hair and also how I style it. So I had been paying attention. So in the shower, when I'm washing my hair, I'm constantly going down. When I'm applying the product, I'm going down. But when I get to this side in the shower, I'm kind of going back. You see what I'm saying? And when I'm applying the product, I'm kind of going back versus down and forward. So I think that has something to do with it. But needless to say, this is it. I'm not going to make myself up in everything, because technically my hair is a tad bit wet, a little bit right here at the ears, and then a little bit back here because my hair is hanging. My hair is longer, so it's harder to get dry, and I got that tail in the back, guys. So it's still a tad bit wet, but it's mainly dry, you know, everywhere else. And I was under the dryer for about an hour. So there you go. I will say that this combination, me adding the Eco on top, does make it take longer to dry. I don't have really any shine to my hair. It just looks like hair, but I didn't have any flurry, so that's good. I was worried about having flaking, but I didn't have any flaking, didn't have any flurries. There you go. I do feel like I have some hold. Now I did stretch it, so the hold is gone, but before I stretched it, I could feel a cast on my hair, like these ends where I don't touch, I can feel a small cast. But again, for those of you who want 7-day hair, you just have to try it and see. I'm not sure if this will give it to you, especially by itself with the Eco on top or the wet line on top. It may. I will say that my hair looks a lot more shingled with this gel, as you can see, not as clumped. And it was like that when I got from under the dryer too. So I don't know, we'll see. It's not bad, not my favorite. I definitely think it'll last the days that I need it to, and I think once I put on makeup and make myself up, it'll look a lot better. I just hope that it doesn't get any duller, so we'll see. I'll try to come back on day 3, let you see day 3. If not, okay guys, so I am back to show you 3rd day hair using the KurleeBelle gel coconut styling gel with the papaya avocado curl milk leave-in and the Eco Styler olive oil gel on top. So this is it. Okay, so I'm sure you guys can tell by my voice, by my look and everything, that this is not going to be a favorite of mine. My hair, first of all, I feel bad about this review because I did top it with the Eco gel, and I can't really give you how it would have performed with just these two because this just felt so light. So yeah, sorry about that. But I will say that when I used this before, it was a very soft hold. It did define, but again, the other products were just okay. So the look and feel didn't last like I wanted it to. I'll link that video here. But I was surprised by it. I was like, I actually did like the gel. Now, I can't remember what the weather was when I used it then, but this time when I used it, I felt like my hair was frizzing up right away with it, but it is getting warmer here, so that may have had something to do with it, and that is why I wanted to top it with the Eco. With that being said, my hair turned out okay. It wasn't the best, it was just okay. So I waited, you know, a couple days. So yesterday I didn't really go anywhere. I didn't do a lot to my hair, but I did feel it and I did look at it, and it did look dry and it did look dull, okay? And when I was feeling it, I was like, yeah, it's on the verge. It's on the verge, right? So I waited till today and I said, okay, what I did was I got in the shower without my hair bonnet. I used to do that all the time to get some moisture in my hair because I was like, well, let me just see how these products do with just the steam in the shower. And so it did soften up and my hair did feel more moisturized when I got out of the shower, right? My hair had just a little bit of dampness to it because some of the shower sprinkles did get on the back part of my hair. Not so much of this, but more on the back part of my hair. But my hair felt more moisturized when I got out, and I was like, okay. But it still looked dull, right? So I came up here and it was very shrunken, with that being said. So I came up here and I did decide to stretch it with heat just to see how it stretched out and see if it kept any definition and stuff like that. So what I did is I ended up going in with the papaya avocado curl milk, because you guys know I like to put milks on dry hair to moisturize them to see how they work. And because this is a milk, I said, oh, this is opportunity for me to see how this milk moisturizes. Maybe it's not so good as a leave-in, but it might be good as a moisturizer. So I put that on my hair, scrunched it in, and I will say that it was sitting on top for a bit. It did make it feel a little bit softer initially, but as soon as I went in with my handheld blow dryer, my hair was back dry. So it feels soft, you know, it has no crunch to it or anything like that, but it doesn't feel as moisturized as some of my other hair milks, and it did sit on top for a long time. So with that being said, I don't know that I would use this as a hair milk. I don't have a lot left, so I probably will finish it off as a hair milk, not necessarily a leave-in, or I might use it as a light leave-in for something. But I don't know that I would repurchase it, okay? Because it was sitting on top. So I stretched my hair with heat, and this is what it looks like. It still has some definition on the ends, but my hair feels, it feels borderline. It doesn't feel dry like it did before I applied the stuff, but it still has It just doesn't feel like I like it to feel. I'll say that. Now, is that because I didn't get enough moisture from this, or that me putting the Eco on top making it feel a little bit more dry? I don't know, but I normally don't have real dry hair with Eco. That's why I use it. I like it. As long as I have something moisturizing under it, it feels okay. So that's why I'm thinking that it may be this that just didn't have the moisture that I needed, right? So this is it. I did want to come on and show you third day hair. I stretched it out. It's big, it's fluffy, I can deal with it, but it is dull. And it looks dry, you know, in the back and stuff like that. I'll turn around real quick and let you guys see. Hopefully it focused and you can see. My battery's very run out, so I'm rushing. But anyway, with that, all that being said, this isn't going to be a staple. I wanted to like KurleeBelle, but I just don't like enough of the other products. The gel seems to be okay, and because it was okay, I was like, okay, maybe I can make it work because I can get it for $5 when they're having a sale, and that's not bad, but I'm not gonna force it. If I have to force it, it's not for me. Y'all know me in my time, it's not for me. So for me, these two, they actually worked well together, but they're not going to be a staple or something that I'm gonna continue to buy. I do have some more KurleeBelle products. I don't even think I wanna try those. I just don't. After a while, you get tired of just having bad hair days. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and add those to probably a sale or a giveaway. And I do have, I think, another one of these gels that may be new, and I think I have a cream too. I don't even think I'm going to use the cream, but anyway, I just wanted to come back, show y'all third day hair with minimal makeup on. I'm not going anywhere today. I just have on a little bit of mascara, and then I put on my Sephora powder. It's actually a foundation powder or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So in number 56. So that's what's on my face. I just put that on to smooth me out a little bit. I like that blurring, smoothing face powder. So I just threw that on just to look halfway woke. But yeah, that's it. But yeah, guys, let me know if you've tried these products, if you like them, how you use them. Am I doing something wrong? Let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, guys, that's it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.